NASCAR iRacing Series at Martinsville. 250 laps, starting in 7th. Almost killed it on the start. We'll be alright. Little bump there. Oh, this isn't a league. This is the official NASCAR series.
Any feeling about the car at all?
The 28 starters, it looks like there's already at least 3 out of the race, something like that.
I want the 250 brand
I don't know where Spencer is after everything.
Inside. Still there. Still inside. Clear low. Inside. Quarter clear.
So we get some kind of a run, green flag run in here. If this race is going to take at least 2 hours, then I completely screwed that up. Oh my god.
Inside. Still there.
Alright, let's get it together here. I got my brake bias 3 clicks to the rear. That seemed to be a little better, but I don't know. Changed the steering ratio to 8 to 1, because that was nice on fresh tires, but I didn't have time in practice to do any longer runs. So we'll have to see how it shakes out.
Still there. Inside's clear. Inside. Still there. Go inside.
Don't have to make those moves to get in the race.
There. That's a good job. Inside. Still inside. Still there.
Like way up off the line I need to be on.
Still there.
Maybe I can find Spencer back here and ride with him for a while.
Inside.
Oh.
Clear. Inside. Still
I'll
there.
try to read the chat when I can.
There. That's a good job.
See I'm a few messages behind.
Still there. Clear, clear, clear. Inside.
Alright, Joe.
Still inside.
One come, I'm still trying to read through your message.
Still inside.
When I said I would have a new car, what do you mean doesn't seem like it?
Inside. Clear low.
And what's up with you switching numbers? Because you can. Oh, the reason my number is different in this is because this is an official race, not a league. You can't pick your number in official races. It goes based on iRating. So I have the highest iRating in the split, so I have car number 1.
Inside.
I don't know if I need to move my brake bias around or what. I don't know what I'm... So I just need to start braking a little earlier. I hate these little flat tracks. Actually, I really like them. I'm just terrible at them. Yeah, I just changed the color. I might make something different later. I have an idea for a car I'd like to make, but for October I put my normal paint and I just changed the base color to pink, and it turned out a lot better than I expected. So I just kept that for October. I did the same thing to the Xfinity car, because these are the 2 cars that I run the most. But I do have an idea for another paint. I mean, yeah, kinda lazy. Paints take time. Tony. Oh man, where's Spencer? I think he started in 17th. I haven't seen him leave yet. Some guys are in the pits. Guess getting damage fixed. I should have taken some more Dayquil before this race.
Yep, 10-4.
That's a good one comb. It keeps you calm. Oh, Spencer passed me? I didn't realize he passed me. Oh, he sure did. As long as one of us gets the top 10. I'm just blowing through all these corners. It's hard to focus right now.
Window. Thank you, Greg.
Oh. Sorry for coughing. Hopefully this crap will be out of my system by Sunday. I don't even know where SRA is racing on Sunday. Alright, so that's braking way too late, but if I brake any sooner, it's...
Inside.
I feel like it's way too soon.
Still inside.
So I wonder if I need to move my brakes around a little bit more.
Clear. Still there. Still inside.
I got him 3 clicks to the rear, but I think I don't want to go farther to the rear.
Still
Move
there,
them.
your door inside.
I'll try moving them back up a little bit.
Stay to the high side.
Oh, we lost somebody.
Wow.
Thanks, thank you.
You just gotta embrace it, one comb. Just open yourself up. That's all you gotta do.
Damn, dude. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Oh god.
A little too early to be driving it in deep.
Still there.
Just the brake.
Still there.
Yeah, Tony, I don't know if you watched that whole video. I put a few pictures on the end,
Clear.
but I took way more pictures than that, but I didn't want to put too many on a video, just some of my favorite ones. I took a ton of pictures though. Shit, I'm about to get lapped, really? And I'm supposed to be the fastest one in here? I smell shenanigans. What the hell?
Inside. Still there. Still there. Still inside.
These guys are gonna get pissed. Oh, there they go.
Still there. Clear.
Oh god, I'm ready for this to be over. Yeah, I'm coming with the Formula One and saw Taylor Swift and just had the best weekend of my life. Oh, he tapped him. Oh, it's John Signor too. Yeah, there's gonna be another caution in this race. Oh.
One in front of you guys. Inside. One car only. Clear.
Where's
clear.
this?
Go
Okay.
high. Caution.
Car up high and one
I
and
don't
two.
want me to relate. Green flag.
And where are we
Alright,
for 3 wide?
start at the tail end here.
Inside.
Really gotta be careful.
Still there on the bottom.
I don't know what happened to later. He just stopped, so I had to miss him.
Clear.
See, my brakes back
Inside, quarter.
to where they started. I'm gonna
Still
try
there.
that.
Wait,
Clear
20
low.
crack.
Inside.
You made it close. Here you go.
Still inside. Still inside. Still there. Still there on the bottom. Clear low. Inside. Still there. Still inside. Still inside. Quarter clear. Outside. He's on the bottom. Door outside. Slowing on the bottom. Clear outside.
Oh, Chuck's the one that lost his front end. He was going pretty quick too, I thought, before that happened.
Wrecking on the front, go high.
Caution. Green flag.
I don't know why you had to block.
Outside.
A little too
Still
early to be
outside.
that aggressive on it. You've been driving like an idiot already.
Still outside.
Chill out.
I'm more than
Clear,
entitled to come
clear.
on my line, mate.
Alright, then you get booted like you just did. Simple as that. Maybe worse next time.
Oh, curb. been a few cautions, but it's been a relatively clean race so far.
Tony, what are you doing? Jesus. You gotta stop dive-bombing people.
I wonder who's in the 20 car. Ah, Ricky Howell. Is that the dude from Gilligan's Island? Right? I think. The rich guy. Oh yeah, Thurston Howell. That's it. I had the last name right. I thought Ricky didn't sound quite right, but I couldn't remember. Thurston's definitely a better name for an old rich white guy. Yeah, maybe. He messed up the boat so that he can get the inheritance, and then he became a NASCAR driver. The guy who was right behind me is not right behind me anymore. We have a different guy. Here are the marbles now. Starting to lay down some rubber. Big lockup.
Inside. Clear low. Inside.
And he saves it.
All clear.
Oh, this New York car got all screwed up.
Inside. Still there.
Sorry, New York.
Still there. Still inside.
It's alright. It's not Martinsville if you don't get a little bit of damage. That was a 4X
Still
though?
there. Clear low. Inside. Still inside.
That should have been a 2X.
Still inside. Still inside. Still there.
I'm stuck out here in no man's land.
Still inside. Clear low. inside, inside. Still there. Still inside. Clear inside.
I got wrecked.
Inside. There will be a caution. Save fuel. Pit road.
Like someone else is about to get wrecked.
That guy wasn't clear.
That was smart.
Still got some damage to fix, but we should be fine. Had 32 seconds.
Sorry about that, guys.
I'm just happy it ain't clicking.
We just
Yeah, sorry
came
for
to
the
like
wreck to the back of it, but I thought it
dead
was gonna
stop.
wreck, so I was slow. Sorry.
Outside.
Oh my god. Why?
Clear.
All I was looking at was the infield.
Inside, inside. Still there. Still inside. Still inside. Still there. Still inside. Still inside.
Oh
Still
my
inside.
god.
All clear.
This is why Martinsville sucks on iRacing. I don't know. I've been in way worse races than this. I love it. We're not even halfway. I think every single car has hit something. Look at these things. Oh man. Well, if anyone's watching, I guess I could talk about the trip a little bit. Seeing the track in person. Well, first, we got our rental car. Let me back up. We got our rental car, a little Mazda 3, brand new, had 300 miles on it. And we got it for the whole time, unlimited mileage. And while we were there, also in Texas was a thing called the Taylor Swift Experience, which was at the State Fair in Dallas. We were in Austin. And all it was they had like a whole bunch of outfits and dresses she's worn for performances and awards, pictures, or awards she's gotten were on display, guitars, banjo, and then every album had its own little thing. Well, it's a huge picture for each album that had facts and all that kind of stuff. So we wanted to go do that. I took a picture of literally everything that was there, and that was 3.5 hours from where we were. So as soon as we landed, and we had only had 2 hours of sleep the night before, but as soon as we landed, we knew Thursday was our best bet to go do that because it was so far away. So we landed, went to our hotel, threw our stuff in the hotel room, and then we just drove to Dallas. Took a 5-hour energy. We bought a few 5-hour energies. Drove out there, had a great time at the fair. And by the way, one thing about Texas is they have the best looking women, I swear to God. Every woman there looked fantastic. Then we went back, and then we went on Friday to the track, and it was really weird walking up to it because, you know, I watch Formula One, I watch every race, I play the games, and seeing the livery, like the Fly Emirates and the Johnny Walker stuff, like seeing that in person, draped all over the track, it was really kind of surreal. And then free practice 2 started, and all of a sudden the F1 cars were driving around, and
Oh, come on, man.
something I never thought I'd see in person.
That
was-
was
It was really neat. Oh, we got a parking lot.
big pilot turn.
Caution, caution.
How did it take the costume so long to come out when he was sitting there?
Green flag, green flag.
Right, Ken?
From the top, caution's out. Tell us what you got when you get it.
God damn it.
The road's closed. Should be starting. Green flag. Inside. In and out. In and out. Clear high.
It's 4 backed way off.
Quarter. Still inside. Clear low. Outside. In and out. Inside. 1 wide. Clear, clear. 1 only. Still there at the bottom. Still there.
Oh, what's going on?
How are you doing?
The guy spun in front of me. What do you expect me to do?
Right.
That's what I did. First time here, 20? No.
Still that guy in the 20. Oh man,
You
so
chose to dump me there?
anyway, it's cool watching the F1 cars practice in person. And we went over to the huge tower they have there at Circuit of the Americas. You spend $30 and they have an elevator, and they just crane you in the elevator, take you up, and when you get to the top, you can see almost anywhere. That guy, is that guy not going to bring any yellow back there? Anyway,
You knocked me in the grass.
you can see
before
like
anybody ever touched
almost
you.
everything, and I forget how high the actual tower is, but
You got like 20
it's
miles.
really high up. You can see all the way down to the
Guess
hairpin
what,
at the
douchebag?
far end of
There's
the track.
15 cars in front of me. I gotta stop for them too.
No, there's no one in front of you.
Oh, Martinsville.
No one in front of me. It was a. We weren't even.
So I got a bunch of
off in
pictures
yet.
and video,
What do you mean
and
no one in front of me? We're all
we
in
set
a
up
big
there for the
mob.
rest of
What the hell?
free practice 2, and then they did the Porsche Cup practice started
No, there's a
soon
gap
after that, so we
between
watched some of
in
that.
front of you.
And then after that, we kind of walked
Cars
around.
to, like,
We found a
14,
good
16
tent,
axes
sold a
already.
lot of beer, and we found a place that
Just an
sold
idiot.
liquor, so we got some shots and drink.
I love when these dickhead
And-
drivers come in here and drive like children and then blame everybody else.
So we sat in the tent drinking, and we were watching the historic race practice. And that was pretty much all we did there. Then Saturday was more watching practice. They had a Porsche Cup race.
Like Dennis last week at Halifax.
And then that night was the Taylor Swift concert, which
Yeah,
was at the
douchebag,
track.
you're saying it's my fault you wrecked me because I braked.
These
Fuck outta here.
guys.
I couldn't care less what you were doing, mate. All I know is you stopped in front of me. That's not my fault.
The 20 car is like John Gerard.
Oh shit.
Inside, inside.
Somebody is slow up
Still
here.
with you, inside.
Sorry about that, Tom. I didn't mean to cut you there.
Two wide inside. 1 inside, 1 only.
I don't like
Still
this.
inside. Two
Oh,
right
the
outside.
babes. You would not believe the babes that were there,
1
Tony.
inside, 1 car only.
I'm telling you, Texas has the best looking women I've ever seen. At least like
Still inside.
per person. Per capita? I don't know. Just hot babes everywhere.
Inside, inside.
Almost wrecked you, 16.
Still there at your door.
Oh, we messed
Corner
up.
Clear. Working the bottom, inside.
We're good.
Still there.
Yeah, so yeah, Saturday. I didn't want to get too drunk Saturday because I didn't want to get drunk for the concert.
Still there, door.
So I had like
Clear,
a couple
clear,
beers,
clear.
that was it. And they let us in, and my friend actually took a video when they opened the gate, because they had us all like in a line zigzagging in the grass before they crossed the track.
Still inside.
And the way they wanted it, I guess the way they envisioned it, was they'd open the gate and then everybody would follow their little zigzag line. But my friend started to take a video when they opened the gate, and it turned into a stampede. It was funny.
Inside, inside.
So I got some merchandise there. Actually got a bunch of merchandise there. They had a cool shirt, an event shirt for the concert.
Clear.
So like live October 22nd at Circuit of the Americas. It's got a picture of Taylor Swift on it. So I got one of those. Got another shirt, a couple other things. But the concert was freaking amazing. And the numbers came in. It's the biggest show she's ever played. There were 83,000 people there at the concert. But it was a really good time. I loved every second of it. I was singing my ass off. I didn't want it to end. And then it was over. It was weird again because like we were on the infield. It was kind of like between the S's and the back straightaway. And when you're there, you can't really see the track because you're looking at the stage and it's dark. And then after it ended, you turn around and there's the racetrack right there. And it's like, oh shit, that's right. We're at a Formula One circuit. So I grabbed some pictures there. And then we went to the hotel and drank. And then Sunday, the race. Man, the race itself really, like, it was kind of boring as far as F1 races go, but it was still so much fun to watch. And we had the general admission pass, so the only places we couldn't go were the grandstands. But everywhere else you could walk around and watch from.
Just past halfway.
Oh yeah, the crowd was insane. Like I said, I think the highest concert she'd ever played before that was the Sydney, Australia show, and that was 76,000 people. And that was on an actual tour. This is a one-off show, and 83,000 people, how many they said were there. It was insane. It took us forever to leave. But it was great. It was a great time. I'm still on like an adrenaline rush from that concert. But the race Sunday was also like just surreal. The first lap when they came over the hill toward the hairpin, I started tingling, you know, I almost started crying. It was weird. I never thought I'd see a Formula One race. I was pretty sure one day I would see a Taylor Swift concert, you know, on the next tour. I don't know why I didn't go to one on the last tour, just because I'm an idiot. But I never thought I'd see a Formula One race. And then I got to see Taylor Swift and Formula One in the span of 24 hours. I don't know. It was definitely the best weekend I've ever had. Worth getting sick, worth spending all that money. Oh my god, it was expensive. But it was great. And we took the rental car back. We got it from the airport, and when we took it back, the lady, and it was filthy too. So the air in Texas is so dry, and it was kind of weird because where I'm at, it's pretty damn humid. The nice thing about it was we didn't get swamp ass. Like, you don't get swamp ass in Texas. It's great. The downside is like dust and dirt, because we parked on a dirt lot, and the car was just filthy, and the inside was filthy, and every day when I took a shower at night and I would blow my nose and it would just be like black and dirt coming out of my nose. It was bad. So we took the car back, completely disgusting. So we're like, oh, it's their job to clean it. You know, we paid for them to clean it so they could clean it. But she pokes her head in with the little reader and she looks at the mileage, and it was like 1,100 miles in the car, and it only had 300 when we picked it up. And she looked at it, and then she almost went back out the window, and she stopped. Got this look on her face, like, what the hell? She looked at it again, and then she looked at me, because I was in the driver's seat. I drove the whole weekend. And she looked at me, and she was like, is this right? I kind of looked at her, I laughed a little bit. I was like, yeah, it's right. And she's like, okay, have a nice day. And she printed me out like a little receipt. And I said, thank you, you too. And we got our money's worth out of that little car. That was funny though, her doing that little double take, looking at the mileage.
Inside. Clear.
This 2-car, he was the leader. He lapped me earlier.
Inside.
I wonder if that's what Spencer got into.
Still inside.
I'm not braking hard enough anymore. It's not good.
Clear.
John Signor's leading? Are you kidding me right now?
Still there.
Let this guy go.
Clear.
How is John Signor leading? He's terrible. I don't know what she thought. She wasn't expecting that many miles though.
Thank you. Thanks.
I think if this goes green, we can make it all the way to the end. Pretty sure. We spent a while. The first day we got there in the parking lot, we brought some beers with us because they're expensive in the track. I mean, we still bought them inside the track too, but we would always drink a couple in the parking lot before we went in. And the first day, the whole weekend, they have so many people out there with the little wands parking you, and we wanted to make sure, like, we didn't want to just bust out with a beer and start drinking, or like, oh, you can't do that, which we were pretty sure it was okay, but we felt like asking anyway. So as I was opening up the trunk, my buddy went to the closest guy, and he was like, is it alright if we drink a little bit in the parking lot before we go in? And he was like, well, what's the point of going to a Formula One race if you can't get drunk in the parking lot? So we said, okay. So we started drinking in the parking lot. But then the next day, this kid that was parking us, he was pretty young. And you could tell he was bored out there all day. So we just kind of started talking to him a little bit. He was funny. We were talking about how there's so many hot women everywhere. And he was like, yeah, we got the best looking women. And he's like, even our fat girls look good. And we were like, we know, we saw them. Because it's true. Like, even they don't have very many fat chicks there, but the ones they do have, they still look good. And we thought maybe it's just because
Hello up here, Andrew.
we were at the Formula One race in Austin, so there's a lot of Europeans and stuff, but even when we went to Dallas, all the chicks looked good. And it's pretty great too, because I'm a leg guy. Like, I love legs. And they were all wearing these short skirts and little cowgirl boots, and I looked at them, I was like, man, they don't wear this stuff in North Carolina. And he was like, I know. I think we were about tempted to move there.
Clear, clear, good job. Outside. Still there. Clear outside if you want it.
Oh, that 21 car is destroyed. John Signor. I'm surprised this car's still rolling.
Trying to take him out or something?
Oh. Oh, the guy behind me did the same thing, except I didn't lose it like you did.
I think
You're doing a good job. You want to give us an
Oh, we gotta go.
green flag?
Oh.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Still outside. Outside clear.
This guy's rear end texture doesn't know if it should be here or not. Like, did I get fixed? I don't know. I'll just load in this shitty texture sometimes.
Smoking through.
We're starting to come to the end of this thing, finally. Guess this race isn't going too bad. I thought it was just going to be yellow the entire time. I was kind of dreading it. Yeah, I saw that. That's something I think should have happened a long time ago. Martinsville under the lights would look fantastic. I didn't read the article though. All I saw was the headline, like, you know, one of those mock pictures. They have a time frame for that. Would be nice though. They have one track at night, one race at night, one race in the day. If you're gonna go to a track twice a year, at least do something different. Not do the same thing.
11, you're
Oh, that'd be
fucking
pretty
ready for that,
fast
mate.
if they do it that quick. That'd be nice. 'Cause they got all these tracks
Maybe
twice a
we can go
year.
there.
It's like, why? We have so many tracks in this country that they could use, and they don't. And instead, they go to places like New Hampshire twice. It's dumb. They
Yeah,
shouldn't even
yeah,
go to
yeah,
New
yeah,
Hampshire
yeah.
once. The track's terrible.
Oh, never mind.
If you got a track
Never
with
mind.
lights, if you're gonna go twice, do one a day, one at night. Yeah, I remember that. It got super dark. Just had people standing there beside the track with flashlights. Like those 3 million Canon power lights, just having like the guys standing around the fences with the lights shining down.
Inside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Still there, still there. Clear high.
Get really tight down there. I changed the ratio to 8 to 1. I wonder if I should have just left it on 10 to 1. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nice.
Yep.
What in the world?
Inside.
Go on.
Inside is clear.
Thanks, Sean.
Alright, we're getting close to the end finally. When I got home, I was excited to do NIS. I was like, sweet, I'm back, NIS again. And then I looked and I was like, oh yeah, Martinsville. Hooray. At least I haven't crashed out of this one though. The last NIS race here sucked. It's going to be a shame to see the pink car go too. I kind of like it. It turned out a lot better than I expected. I think it looks pretty good. I think when I turn back to blue, for at least for the Xfinity and the Cup car, I'm going to leave the wheels white like they are now because, I don't know. Two reasons. One, it'll probably go with the blue as well, since I have the white side skirts and all that, but also it saves your number font, your number color, and your wheel color in the replay file, not with the paint file. So sometimes when I go through and I change paints and I try to get replays for crash cops and all that, my
Clear low.
Yes, sir.
my wheels won't look right. Like I got some for this week's, I already got them recorded, and my car is pink and my wheels are blue. It looks terrible, but with white wheels or with black wheels that kind of match everything. Don't really want black wheels, not for my blue. So I might leave them white, see how it looks. It should look pretty good. White's kind of the highlight color on these cars anyway, for the color scheme I've got going on. I haven't decided with the truck yet. I didn't even paint it pink or anything because I don't run those very often. I run them for participation every week, but at least with the Cup car and the Xfinity car, I run those in leagues. So the last two times I got lapped, a caution came out almost immediately afterward. Maybe we can get some luck like that again.
Thank you.
Inside quarter. Still inside.
Let's signal go. Not sure how many cars are still rolling around here.
Inside. Still there. Clear.
Oh damn, that's badass. Yeah, no. I knew
Inside.
you were old, Tony. I didn't know you were that old.
Still there, your door.
Holy
Clear
marbles.
inside.
Just messing with you. That's really cool though. That would have been something to see.
Still inside. Still there.
All those legends.
Clear low.
I don't know. I think on the long run, I do better when I don't change the steering ratio.
You have new tires, Blanky?
Outside. Clear, clear, clear. Outside. At your door, outside. Clear, clear outside.
Damn, that's awesome. I got man. I don't know a lot about some of those older guys. When you hear stories like that, it's just like, you know, no wonder people still talk about them, you know? Oh my god, this thing is... Yeah, I think my tires are gone. I should have left it on 10 to 1, I believe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I hate racing here. I wish I was good at it, because I like short tracks. I'm just terrible at doing them in video games. Oh, I agree. But it's nice to have those legends to look up to and reflect on and be like, wow, that was, you know, like that person is somebody who has stood out. And oh yeah, there's definitely drivers like that now. There's drivers like that in every generation.
Sorry, Ken.
I think a lot of it,
Okay.
the respect, and a lot of drivers now get, you know, tons of respect and love and all that. But I think the reason people look at these
Outside.
drivers of yesteryear so fondly and hold them in such high regard is the cars were death traps. I mean, look at some of the first race cars. Those guys were dumb as shit to go out there and do what they did, and they did it, and they did it better than anybody else. And, you know, it's inspiring.
Thanks, Michael.
And race cars are still dangerous, but I mean, they're nothing like what they used to be, especially when it got started. I mean, look at the old Le Mans races starting in what, 29 or whenever it was. Those cars, they were dumb. They were it was stupid. You'd have to be an idiot to do it, but they did it. and it was a spectacle. Alright, less than 50 to go. I wouldn't mind a little late race caution. Maybe a late race pile up. Don't get me wrong, I'd be happy with 15th at Martinsville. But a little higher up would be nice. Oh yeah, those old Indy cars. Those are death traps. Old Formula 1 cars, old, guess you still could call them GT cars. Tell you what though, they look great. I mean, race cars now, a lot of race cars now look amazing too.
Working the bottom.
But the old ones, I don't know.
Still there.
They just, like that raw sheet metal,
Clear him.
they sounded so good. A lot of race cars now sound amazing too. I mean, the new Formula 1 cars sound like shit, but the old race cars, they always sounded good because they didn't have all the emissions crap. And yeah, they're terrible for the environment, but those old V10s, V12s, the old V8s, nothing else sounds like those, and nothing probably ever will again. People talk about some things like, yeah, I wish I could, you know, I wish I was born then to see this stuff, but it's like, in reality, it's like, no you don't, but it would have been cool to see some of those old races in person.
Inside, inside, inside. Clear
For
on the
spectator safety wasn't so great either. Back when they used to not have walls or anything,
Inside.
and the spectators were really like sitting on the grass right next to the track.
Still there on the bottom.
That would have been cool though.
Clear.
Ew. Ew.
Sorry, Sam, I thought you were going to leave it up.
Inside. Still there, quarter inside. Still inside. Clear.
Did the 21 pit, or are my tires this far gone now?
Still there.
Oh, they're bumping behind me. I need to get out of their way.
Clear. Good job. Inside. Still there. Clear, clear, clear. Working the bottom. Still there at your door. Still there, still there. Still there. Clear. Good job.
I mean, they're still playing catch up in a lot of ways for IndyCar. They are working on it though, which is nice. I like to see good hard racing, but you know, I don't want to see anybody get hurt or die. It's racing's awesome, but I mean, it's not worth your life, anyone's life. At the end of the day, they're just cars going around a circle. You know, oval track, road course, whatever, they're still just going around in a circle, and it's awesome, and I'll watch it all day. I have watched it all day. Many days I've just sat and watched racing all day. But, you know, at the end of the day, you gotta look at what you're doing. And it's,
Inside.
you know, no one should have to die for it.
You're clear him.
So I know a lot of people, though, if they had to die doing it in a race car, would be the way to go. But
Inside
it's
is
exhilarating, I'm sure.
clear. Inside. Still inside. Clear low. Inside. Still there.
I just don't want everybody to go home at the end of the
Still
day.
inside. Even up.
Yeah, these front tires, after that one stop, they were already down to like 91%, which I'm pretty sure was way more than what they should have been. I think putting this on 8 to 1, I mean, I still would have been slow, don't get me wrong,
Like,
but I don't think this is doing me any favors.
like,
Yeah, my tires are gone. I don't want to pit though. We could still have one more big one. It's getting late too. After this, I don't know, instead of Dayquil, I might just take some NyQuil. I think I've almost got this out of me, but I haven't been coughing as much, which is good. And I haven't been coughing up as much mucus, which is good. My throat's still sore, and it's mainly congestion in my sore throat. Now it's getting warm in here because I'm doing this freaking Martinsville race.
Inside. Clear
Losing
low.
my concentration. Oh, really? Yeah, I'll still stay out. Whatever. We'll just run it out. I don't think I definitely won't need fuel. Oh, so I have another little story. It's a Taylor Swift story, but I thought it was funny. We were sitting on Friday. We were sitting there in the tent drinking, and I was checking Instagram, and she posted this video. And she was laying in bed because Taylor Swift got sick. She had a cold. So she had a video of like her laying in her bed in her apartment, and her cat was there just meowing its ass off. And it was just her begging her cat to stop meowing, and she sounded so bad. And so I was like, uh-oh. Like, I hope she doesn't cancel.
Inside.
And so we kept our eyes on Instagram and on Coda's
You're clear.
social media stuff. I don't know how he's leading. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's good in these cars
Bottom.
or at this track, but
Clear.
every other race I'm in with him, he's terrible.
Clear low.
But we finally went to the concert. She didn't cancel. She was there, and she did the first song, and then after that, she started talking. You know, after doing all the thanks for showing up, all that, she's like, I have a really bad cold right now, so you know, every now and then between songs, I'm gonna have to go blow my nose, but just bear with me. It'll make the song sound better. And after she did that, after the first song, when she went to blow her nose for the first time, she walks to the back of the stage and grabs like a handful of tissues and starts blowing her nose. And this girl, a little ways down from us, just screamed out, "You're normal!" Like, as she's blowing her nose. And I don't know why, But that cracked me up. So like I started laughing my ass off. It was so funny.
Still inside. Clear low.
That guy's locking up too. I am missing this corner every time. I need this race to be over.
Clear, clear, clear.
Later.
Where are we at next week? Oh yeah, she was a total trooper. And her singing, you couldn't even tell. Like when she was singing, you couldn't tell she had a cold. When she was talking, you could kind of tell. But when she was singing, you couldn't tell. And it was kind of adorable too. Like after every song, she'd go blow her nose. It was kind of cute. That girl screaming out, "You're normal!" It's really funny. Getting lapped by Signor again.
Inside. Still inside. Still there.
Keep it up high. I don't want him to get in a wreck and take my ass out.
Clear, clear, clear. Good
I'm
job.
actually gonna make it to the end of one of these. It's been a while since I was able to finish a Martinsville race.
Still there. Clear low. Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Yeah. I was like, this girl thinks that she's a robot or something.
Still inside.
Which I don't know. I've
That's a good
speculated
job.
on that before.
Inside. Still inside. Clear low.
Curious to see what my front right tire percentage is after the race. I'm gonna check it because
Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
it's got to be bad. It's shitty, Nick. My front tires are gone. And I'm still rolling.
Inside.
So I can't slow down enough. Doing 50 miles an hour, the car won't turn in. Good. I hope Signor doesn't win. I was hoping Spencer might be able to do something, but he killed him on that restart.
I didn't know which way you wanted to go, sorry.
Like I start braking back there at the line, and my tires are so far gone that it just won't slow down and turn in. I don't think I've ever had a car this awful at Martinsville before. Look at how far I'm turning the wheel.
Inside. Clear.
Hey Nick, where are we at Sunday night? And who won last week? I haven't even asked you who won the race last week for IURL. Oh my god, this car is a pile of junk.
Dude, watch it.
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear, clear.
You're
Well,
getting
what's
so
on top?
busted.
Oh, there's our caution.
Fellas, we've
You're
got
getting so
very,
protested
very
for that, you
difficult
idiot.
official this week. Be ready. Behind the
Yeah,
29.
really.
This is a fucked up restart.
Green flag. All go. He's in the middle of the track.
Stopping.
Stay on bottom. Caution is out. Alright, talk to me, Goose. The
Oh.
road is closed. Behind the 21.
Wow, what happened?
Two to go.
That's kind of what I said was going to happen was
Think this up for you.
I didn't first. What the hell?
somebody
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the tree.
How the
doing
20
that on a
pop up?
restart.
All I know is that I was getting some guy was drilling the shit out of me.
5 to
and
go.
I had Black
White
plate,
flag.
and now I'm
Come
in
around the safe car.
I don't think I'm going to make
Yeah, I
it.
don't know how you got it first.
You'll be lining up
I
behind
knew
the
somebody was
tree.
going to spin. Picking up all these
How the hell
marbles
would I make
around
it?
here.
12. Get the lucky dog. We got
I
a
mean,
map
I'd pull
car
over
coming
and give
to
you the
your
map, but I
outside.
can't because it'll give you black flag. But all I know is some guy was drilling me up the arse under a caution, and then I just blinked, and now I'm in first.
That's cool.
Luckily, we don't need this car anymore.
God damn. I got
But
all
we
these
made it.
extra
We made it. I don't
rounds
think
of
I've
bull-
finished
I
like
almost
the
made it
last
through that now.
the last 3 Martinsville races. I don't think I've made it to the end.
Checker, right? That's 4.
Well, we made it. We're big time now.
Sorry, fellas. We were off on all counts tonight.
All right.
Well,
I expected to
go
do
a good
terrible
track
this
course
race.
next
It
week,
was,
guys. We'll get it.
I don't know. I'm sick anyway. It was kind of more fun just hanging out and talking. Just kind of maybe have the race in the background. I don't know. But yeah, next week should hopefully be better because it's not at a track that I am super garbage at. But thank you very much for watching and take it easy.